things I like best about Bias Effects are, you know, the ability to share sounds in the tone cloud. You can upload your guitar sounds. You get other ones from other people really easily. It's zero latency, so you know it's not like some other modelers where you sort of plug in and you play and then all happens later. But the best thing about it for me is that it's really easy. You know, it doesn't take but a couple of minutes just to put together something really authentic.
Using Bias Effects, I mean, you have access to a number of different amp heads, the modelled effects that are familiar, the interfaces are all familiar, so you go in and you can say, I'm after this kind of octave or this kind of effect, and all the controls are familiar, so it's interface-wise, it's like using the real thing.
I mean, I don't know any guitar player who doesn't consider tone to be probably one of the most important things about what they do and what they put out there. So the ability to have all different kinds of sounds in one super portable, you know, application is great. You know, you can be any kind of person you want to be with the same piece of software. You don't have to lug around all kinds of different guitar rigs to make it happen. It's all right there, and it's either, you know, you can use it as a plug-in or you can use it as a standalone application as well, which is great.
Seems to me with Bias Effects there are lots of options for the bass players. I mean, I know there's an expansion pack with a number of effects, and again, if you are familiar with bass effects, what is available, there's kinds of versions of that in the package in Bias Effects itself. Sometimes you go into guitar modelling software and you'll be quite limited, but this seems, you know, you have pretty much anything you want, really.
It lets you use all the tones you're familiar with, and you can have them right there on a laptop, which you can use on the bus to write with, or when you're at home and demoing and writing on the go. It's a really handy feature.
It kind of feels like it reacts like an amp would react, and I think that's the make or break for a lot of amp simulations, amp modelling, that it doesn't sound like when you play at any velocity, it kind of does weird things in other programs, and I think this sounds pretty legit. It's dangerous, dangerous. To me, what's great about Bias Effects is that it is so versatile, and a package that I could just have on my laptop and take anywhere around the world with me and record great sounding basses and guitars.